This has been a long tease with Sarah Palin, and at some point that tease, I guess, has got to deliver or just go away. What's going to happen here?
Maybe not. Newt Gingrich carried it on for about 15 years, and I kind of think that might be what we're getting here, largely because of the polls. I mean, you just showed the Fox News poll. Gallup took a poll, I don't know, 5-6 months ago, showing that not quite as high as 74%, but 65% said that they would never, definitely, positively, ever vote for Sarah Palin. Now, you know, anyone who's going to run for president is going to be doing his own polling, or in this case, her own polling, and so it doesn't seem likely that with those numbers she would run, and it doesn't really matter, I might add, that, oh, it's the media's fault and they attacked her and they saw her as a threat, all of which I believe is true. Nonetheless, yet and still, it has worked, and most Americans don't want Sarah Palin for president. But she's become sort of the Obama of the Tea Party. She's just the one to a certain segment of right-wingers, and the tiniest criticism of her, I think many of your viewers may not know this, no conservative on TV will criticize Palin because they don't want to deal with the hate mail. You know, you say her voice is a few octaves too high, or perhaps Michelle Bachmann's speaking voice is more modulated, and you will be inundated with enraged emails and letters.
And that's just because you and I have really low voices. Okay, so we can't boast the higher voice. But at some point, in all seriousness, I think the country's looking for, look, people like Palin. It's fine to show up at these events and whip up the crowd. There's a place for that, and I think we need that. But people, when I talk to them, they seem to be desperate and hungry, more so than ever, for real substance, beyond kind of the sloganeering and the bumper sticker stuff and Obama's driving the country down. That's all good and that's all true, but that's why kind of like Paul Ryan or Chris Christie or even today Mitt Romney, I mean, his jobs plan that he laid out, went after China, hit big on energy independence. It was very substantive, and I don't know if that's going to help him or not, but I think people want to chew over that stuff. She had to do more of that heavy lifting on the policy stuff, I think, to be taken seriously. I just simply think she's not all that interested in it, and I like Sarah Palin, but I don't think she seems all that interested in digging really, really deep on that stuff. That's just my sense.
No, I agree, and I think she's terrific at what she does, but I tend to agree with you as I got sick of it with Newt Gingrich too. You know, fish or cut bait here, because you are ginning up this group of Americans who will not even consider anyone else. You know, we used to all love Sarah Palin, conservatives like me, for her enemies. I'm starting to dislike her because of her fans, and she does get things wrong. She wouldn't have to. I think she's bright, but she doesn't. Her good points do not seem to be in the direction of running for president.